What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we're going to talk about the other Amazon 2-pack, the Humble Origins 2-pack with the Senator Shockwave and the Orion Pax Data Clerk. I did try to find my, I guess the other one with Alpha Tryon and the other Orion Pax, but I couldn't find it, so I ain't worried about it. Anyway, it's a Hound repaint, so big deal. So what do we get? We get two figures. These are made much better. Now, if you'd made the other two like this, I wouldn't be so hard on them, and I actually might do a full review, but this one is much better. It's definitely a remold of version 1 of Siege Starscream because the chest does come off during transformation. This is definitely a repaint of Siege Hound. I actually like these. Now, he should be green and white, not blue, so for all intents and purposes, he'll be Senator Shockwave until the end of the video. Typically it's the same and mostly every way except for now he has these pylons here, and then these little add-on wings are here, but there are no weapons, so you just get these little wings, and yep, see, they come off, and they, you know, you plug them in different ports and they go up and down like that. Now with the Data Clerk, you get this gun, the cap gun, I call it, that Hound had, and then you get the axe. I don't know who this axe belongs to, but it belongs to someone. And of course you get this red and blue with a different front, and of course he has the different remolded head. But everything else is the same, just painted blue and red, and this is painted now like the aqua blue, and this is gray where this would be black. And then this is the box. The box is pretty cool. You know, you put the two boxes together, they do a thing. You know, I just don't feel like getting out of the box. And you see stuff on the side, you see stuff on the back. The instructions are inside the box, and the box is gonna go away. So, pause for the cause. Be back in 2 and 2. Sorry about that, y'all. You know, you gotta look out for your kids. You know, kids come first. All right. So, what we're gonna do here? We're gonna look at these two figures. We're gonna get a little deep dive into it. So he's, you know, more aqua. He might show up a little more bluish here, but you can see from the underside. I like the way he looks. The difference is, and even in the back, they have this pattern that's back there, the same boosters, but the chest component's very different. You've seen the transformation done a million times, and it's like an extra step, but it's not. If you transform Siege, you can transform this. In this one, there's no extra steps. There's nothing different. He just looks different because he's different colors. And of course, we're going to show them off with the some of the molds that they use for repaint. Now, I couldn't find much of the Siege characters floating around the house, so I found one of my hot links, and I actually opened them up, and this one has some QC issues. But I mean, you know, I bought this like years ago now, so I got two of them. And the one I got, the second one, this one has an issue, but I'm not going to argue with it. I still love the colors on this one. You know, I can pass. But as you can see here, the difference is, of course, you know, no weapons. He's got weapons. The pylons are here, but there's no wing covering. The pylon coverings are the same as like how the wings cover here. But everything else is the same from the bottom. It's just different colors and different molding. And of course, from here on the back, it's going to be the same thing. Of course, you'll see like the more or less faux kind of like jet cockpit part on the back. Here you see a straight chest. Looks good. And we're going to move them out the way for a second. So here's Hound. Now my Hound that I have is a little custom. I painted the rim silver. He's got the custom old school missile now. And he's got that gun. I don't know what I did with the original cap gun that looks like this. It's probably somewhere around here, but I like when I repainted him because it does look better. The paint on this is actually phenomenal. A lot of people don't realize that Hound was pretty good. And I feel like they did the same with him. A little bit cheaper here. This plastic's a little duller, like not as dense. Where you can see it, but it's pretty much the same, you know, same across the board. So yeah, they do look good together. And now we'll go ahead and get them transformed. Be back in 2 and 2. All right, we're back by YouTube magic, and yes, we have them in their robot modes. And basically, as you can see here, what I was telling you about, he's got the different chest and a different head sculpt. And other than that, everything is the same except for the little pylons on the back, as you can see here. So he's got a different back. Other than that, nice, pretty cool, man. Pretty Same articulation. Everything's the same. Everything is the same. Whatever Hound has, he has the same. Everything is the same. So we're gonna just show off things, but that head sculpt is really nice. The colors on this is nice. I mean, like I said, there's a lot you can do with these characters. You know, you just got to figure out what you want to do. So, you know, just to get a quick robot comparison with Hot Link, as you can see here, the differences. You know, he does, like, again, he doesn't have the wings, he doesn't have the guns, and for some reason my Hot Link will not stand up. This one has some QC issues, so that's what I got to deal with. But pretty much, you know, like I said, where he has wings, he has the guns, he has no weapons. The head sculpts are different. Of course, all of the Seekers, regardless, always basically have the head sculpt with a different smirk. And he's got the side frown smirk, but he's still the same head sculpt. His head sculpt is totally different. Everything, you know, the head sculpt, the chest piece, and the pylon shoulder wings are different. Move on real quick to Orion Pax and Hound. And with the Data Clerk version of Orion Pax, they picked the perfect mold. He's got that chest just like one of the IDW. I don't know. I really don't know. So please don't get on my nerves about IDW stuff. I don't do IDW, so, and I'm not sorry. As you can see there, he's got the correct head sculpt for the IDW version, not the G1 version. And the chest is different too. Other than that, besides the chest and the paint apps and the remolding of the head and chest, they're pretty much the same. They're identical, you know. I think this is a little different shaped than this, maybe. Like I said, you know, I'm just trying to find anything before this is shaped a little different. I can tell a little bit, you know, and that could be the colors, but pretty much they're the same from the back. So we don't need to talk about him anymore. There's not much size comparisons. It's you already know what it is. So, but if you're asking me, this is the better set. Why is this the better set? The plastic quality is good. Yes, the chest comes off, but the first Starscream, you know, this is definitely molded from the first, you know, remolded probably from like the Siege Starscream mold, the original, because there's the second one. And yes, there was a running change even for Siege Starscream. This is definitely Hound. But what they did, the quality of the plastic, the paint apps, everything is crisp, everything is clear looking. You know, there's a lot you can do with this character because, let's face it, man, he's gonna go from him to him. I don't know how that happens, man. Boy, that is one heck of a change to go from this guy to Shockwave. But this is a fantastic Shockwave, by the way. But yeah, I like this set. If you were to go for one set, I would say go for this set. Don't go for the other set. This one. It's different. The colors are vibrant. You know, you got another Orion Pax. You can use him, you know, even though he would be, you know, more comparable to the one that we got with the Alpha Trion. Still, we got another Orion Pax. They did a good job. The remolding is nice. And of course, with the Senator Shockwave, and like I said, he's not the correct colors, but you can repurpose him into any character you want. I mean, he's got there's a lot of playability here. Customizers are going to have a field day with this figure. It's very nice. It's very nice. Even this white is not white. It's like that bone white, but it fits everything so well. Fantastic job. It's the sculpting, this, you know, everything is etched. Now, if someone else has, like, if this set is bad for them, boy, I hope not. Because I'm recommending this one over the other set. I definitely say get this one. If you don't want it, don't buy it. But if you want it, and even if you're curious, I actually like this one. Like, I wasn't let down. Like, I wasn't let down at all. So that's my thoughts. I think this is a great set. This is Super Robot Ed. I'll bring you more news and reviews. Till then, we'll see you soon. Got one more to go. That's the War Dawn set, and then we'll be done with reviews. All right. Bye-bye.